Okay, so prove algebraically that the sum of, so keywords, that means we're adding them together, that the sum of half n plus 1 and half n plus 1 n plus 2 is always a square number. If you're going to prove that it's always a square number, you're going to have to end up with something squared. That will prove that it's a square number. So we've got half lots of, let's expand this, n squared plus n. And this is half lots of, if we expand this, n squared plus 3n plus 2. Lots of people did 1 times 2 as 3 and put a 3 here. If I expand that, half n squared plus half n. And this is half n squared plus 3 over 2 n plus 1, if I times 3 by a half. But it's the sum of these, so I'm going to add these together. So half n squared plus half n squared gives me n squared. A half n plus 1.5 n gives me 2n, and then I've just got the plus 1 at the end. So that is the sum of these two. I've expanded them a little bit so that I can add them together, the sum of. Now you want to show that it's always a square number, so you have to end up with something squared. And in this case, if you factorise that, you get n plus 1 squared. So therefore, the sum of half n plus 1 and half n plus 1 n plus 2 is always a square number. Basically saying therefore and then copying it from the question.